Welcome to the Epic Success Podcast. I am your host, Dr. Shannon Irvin. We are on a series called The 10 Coaching Secrets, kind of like the 10 days of Christmas, 12 days of Christmas, but it's a little bit different because if you're growing your coaching business, you need to know what these secrets are in order to get clients, keep clients, transform with your clients, and help create raving fans and a sold out coaching business. So if this is you, or if you're thinking about becoming a business coach, a life coach, a health coach, and you're wondering, how do I get the confidence to coach? Then this series around the 10 secrets to a successful coaching business is for you. To last week was all about finding your voice. Which is secret number one. So many people are mimicking other people's voices as coaches. And so I dove deep into how to find your voice, how to really stand out in the crowd representing the experience that you've had. But today I want to dive into what I call your 1% factor. And what I see most struggling coaches doing is not understanding that it's this 1% factor that actually helps them to stand out and draws their perfect coaching client to them. And instead, I see struggling coaches actually bury that 1%, pretend they're more successful than they are, ouch, but do that, and then wonder why your future clients don't believe or enroll or experience a yes for themselves. And I'll say it a million times over and over again, you can't expect your clients to believe more than you do. So the secret today is called your 1% factor. And there's three components that make up that 1% factor that I'm going to challenge you to start leaning into. If you're an entrepreneur, this is for you. And coaches, this is for you. This is anybody who's getting someone a result. So if you've got a business online, if you have a coaching or a course creation or a membership, you are getting somebody a result. You're either getting them where they want to go or removing something that's getting in the way. That, my friends, is coaching transformation. Now, listen, you guys have heard me say this. I'm going to say it over and over again. The coaching industry is broken. This is not coaching. This is transformation. The old broken, go where I've gone, be where I've been, have a different brain than I have and expect people to get results. That doesn't work. You cannot trick people with language patterns and expect them to make a change. We got to change it at the source. And that is in your mind and your neural networks and your subconscious level. And so one thing that about your 1% factor, and what do I mean by 1% factor? Well, it's that 1% that's you uniquely. There's zero competition because it is your life's experience coupled with something else that creates your 1% factor. So I want to talk about this from the standpoint of your unique 1%. Here's what I mean by that. We have researched in the scientific community DNA, right? And DNA structure. And it's now peer-reviewed scientific evidence. I know that's a term that's thrown around a lot right now, but peer-reviewed, meaning 40 or so people have replicated this study, okay? What it's found is this: 99% of our DNA, our genetic makeup, is identical between each other. That's why we're always looking outside of ourselves, feeling like we need to compete. But here's what I need you to hear, and please listen to this if you hear nothing else about this podcast. The 1% that is different between people is uniquely different between people. What I mean by that is your 1% is your 1%. No one else has that 1% uniqueness. I believe that is your divine fingerprint given to you by God for your destiny and your calling and the purpose you've been put on this planet to fulfill. And so why this is so important and such a powerful secret to building your coaching business and your business in general as an entrepreneur is the fact that hiding that 1%, pretending you're something you're not yet, acting as if you're someone who is gone before you, is actually making it harder for you to grow your business. I say this a lot within the neurocoaching certification. your vibe does attract your tribe. And so your unique 1% or your 1% factor is what you're divinely put on the planet to do. What are you just naturally good at? What are people constantly coming to you saying like, I love this about you? What is it that you do without even thinking about it comes so naturally to you? That's part of your 1% factor. However, there is the second part of this 1% factor that I think is really important for you to understand. And it's this: your experience, write this down if you're taking notes, your experience creates your expertise. Your experience creates your expertise. Your pain becomes your purpose. Your mess becomes your mission. Your experience equals your expertise. Yet, I see so many people trying to hide that experience, hide the pain, hide the journey that they've been on because they want to look apart. And I'm just calling it out because I care so deeply for you to get your 1% out in the world, that calling out in the world. And I see so many entrepreneurs that I'll just say it like this, that die with the song and still inside them, right? And it's my destiny, it's my mission to help you unlock and unleash that, because the world needs that 1% that you have. It was given to you. It's given by your creator to put out in the world. So really starting to unlock and write down for yourself, what are those things that come really easily to me? And what is my experience that I've been through? Because my experience creates my expertise. Yes, you can have a learned knowledge of things, right? And that is an additional part of your expertise. But at the end of the day, when you're asking for someone to say yes to themselves in a coaching relationship, when you're asking for someone to raise their hand and say, I can't get the results on my own and I'm blocked and I can't get past it, is a very intimate, vulnerable yes. Okay. It's an intimate, vulnerable yes. And so you can't expect clients to come to you and say intimately, vulnerably yes, unless you're willing to have your expertise come from your experience. So I'm going to challenge you to stop burying that journey, to stop burying that experience that you've gone through that's shaped you and made you who you are, uniquely that 1% that you are, right? We have our genetics that we're given by God, that destiny to put on the planet. But the second piece of that is you have this experience that becomes your expertise that actually, like a magnet, draws your clients to you, because your vibe does attract your tribe. And here's the thing: for your clients to say yes to themselves, they have to be able to hear their story, similar story to yours, to your experience, to your journey, see that you've a step or two ahead of them and say, I like her, and I think she can help me get to where she is right now. And then as you keep leveling up, you keep bringing your clients up with you, right? The idea of perfection, bearing the things you've gone through and waiting till you're absolutely perfect to go out and become a coach, is like taking that gold coin, that gold treasure, and burying it in the ground and saying, I'm going to wait until I am completely educated and perfect before I put myself out there. Yet still, you have clients that are waiting for you to say yes now, and their lives can't improve. Okay, I'll get off the soapbox, but their lives can't improve until you say yes to your 1% and not bury it anymore, right? So the first part of your 1% factor is what you're naturally good at. The second part is like your experience creates your expertise. And the third part of this 1% factor is it's this beautiful combination of what are you good at, what comes naturally to you, what have you learned, and also what experience creates your expertise, combined with, this is important, a true brain-based transformational coaching model. Because at the end of the day, what a good coach does is helps their clients transform their mind, get their mind to the next level of success, and help their mind remove the blocks, right? That's what our job is as a coach, to hold their vision high, to help them get to that next level, but not help them through your networks that created your change. The experience is kind of what makes it rich and helps you connect and helps you know some of the pitfalls and blind spots and those things you're going to fall into. But having a brain-based transformational model, not some broken coaching model that's being taught out there that doesn't get brain-based transformation. Whether you're a course creator, a life coach, business coach, health coach, the way we do one thing is the way we do everything. It's because the way God wired your mind is to create a subconscious that automates what we repeat. So broken things that aren't working for you anymore and working for your clients anymore are in automation. There's a way to neutralize and remove those that isn't like just tricky language patterns, because language patterns don't change neural networks. Language patterns, telling somebody what you've done. Now there's teaching, right? If you're a health coach, right? You teach what to do, but then you coach, right? There's two elements always to getting somebody to a transformation. Here's the what to eat, what to do in your business. Here's what to do in your relationship, but here's the coaching. Here's where you're in the blind spots, how to neutralize and erase the things that are in the subconscious, how to build a success pathway in the mind. That is brain-based transformational coaching model. And that's the neurocoaching certification. It's there for all life coaches, business coaches, health coaches that really want that 1% factor. They want to take what they're good at, what they've learned, their experiences that have become their expertise, and couple that with a brain-based, scientific-backed, proven transformation model that gets your clients transformation each and every time. That becomes your 1% factor. That combination of those things creates for you your own lane in the marketplace. It doesn't matter what the person on the left or the person on the right is doing. You can see that now, right? Because your 1% factor, no one else has. So as coaches come in, life coaches, business coaches, health coaches come into the neurocoaching certification and learn the model that transforms lives. Once you transform your brain, the same, you can't get more time. You can make more money, right? But that your brain is the actual producer of that, how you handle time, how you create more money, how you handle habits, right? How you are in your relationship. It's automations and neural networks in your mind. So learning, having those things all combined really becomes your 1% factor. And leading with that 1% factor is what sets you apart in the marketplace. And the great news is there's no competition for your 1% because it's uniquely, divinely yours. All right. So that's secret 2 of the 10 coaching secrets that I'm going to be talking about over the next couple months. So I want to know from you, what's your 1% factor? Right? What's your 1% factor? Tag me on socials at Dr. Shannon Irvin and share with me. I want to share on my page your 1%. Tell me what you're good at. Tell me the experiences that make you a good coach. And I'm going to encourage you. We do have the doors for a few more spots in the neurocoaching certification. If you want to become a certified life coach, a certified business coach, certified health coach, and you want to do it the right way, so you could be really confident when you go to sell, knowing that you're going to get that transformation each and every time, then I'm going to invite you to fill out the applications down in the show notes, or you can go to neurocoachcertification.com and apply, and then you'll get on the phone and talk to a master certified neurocoach and see if you are qualified to have one of the spots in the upcoming January cohort. And if you're hearing this at a different time, we have cohorts going throughout the year. However, I'm going to challenge you to not wait, because January is coming. And the sooner you know how to transform your own mind, transform people, as well as transforming others through that model, is very, very powerful. All right. That's what I have for you this week on the Epic Success Podcast. I want to know your 1% factor. Tag me on socials, and I will see you next week when we're going to be talking about a concept that's a secret in the coaching industry about generosity that returns to you. So we'll talk about that next week on the Epic Success podcast. If these coaching secrets are helpful to you, let me know that out on socials as well. I can't wait to interact with you there. Jump in my DMs and let me know what you're working on. Okay, I'll see you next week on the Epic Success podcast. Bye for now.